Excuse me, game. There we go. Hello, hello. Sorry we're late today, folks. Congratulations, Grim. You found the first custom catch in the fish lurkbait game. If there's something you would like to make a custom catch, please send it on through to me and I will add it to the game for your chance to maybe catch it. I hope we're well. I did not sleep very well last night, so we're running a bit late, but we're here. And I'm probably going to order dinner. I have no idea what. But we are back to possibly start a robot uprising as the first robo-reporter. Shall we get into it? Alright, so what were we up to? We were about to go down and do a story, weren't we? Yes. Okay. Controller's a little sensitive, but let's go. The spacebound structure you're headed to has ample shuttle parking for your convenience and their profit. Extra curricular activity. Oh, that's a lot of people to talk to. And I can't remember why we're here. So this is going to be great. Is there a readership reputation angle ratio? Cycle 3 of 17. Oh, I wish there were a journal aspect. I wonder if this button... Oh, hello. You're just in time to see Armand Orbum, Dorp System Education. Ah, that's right. Sex Ed! Deep into Sex Ed, let's go. Step to the podium and begin their presentation. A treasure chest! Jesus Christ! Oh, and the gold keeps going. I'm watching this on my screen. Right now, you're over 1,000 gold, Jarish. 1,200? 1,300? Christ, Jarish, congratulations. You are rich. Orbum emanates warmth for a strictly professional amount of time before speaking. Today, the Solar Government announces a new sexual education curriculum. The intention of this curriculum is clarity. It covers the system's 5 intelligent species. After consultations spanning the entire system, we have developed a standardized lesson plan for all of Dorp to use. Thank you, Luke, for using your bitties for a giant fuck-off emote. We are pleased to share some excerpts with you now. The crowd murmurs. Orbum clears the equivalent of their throat. The murmurs cease. We understand concerns about publicly sharing such materials. But rest assured, the following presentation features no overt erogyny. Damn. It is appropriate for all ages. The humans of Humonia, a human present, who doesn't appear to be a member of the press, scoffs at the screen. Orbum is not fazed. Human reproduction is simple. When humans wish to have a child, they submit a request to the storks. A flock of mysterious gigantic birds that live on Humonia. The would-be parents must prove their deep love for each other, or be eaten. I'm not sure that's how it goes, but okay. Once the human love is proven, the stork takes flight and returns with a baby in 7 to 10 business cycles. Nobody knows from where the storks procure these tiny new humans, but they always match the DNA of the parents who receive them. When zeal wish to propagate... Oh, this looks... What is that first picture? Oh, I don't... Ooh. That looks messy. They remove a small clump of themselves and combine it with the clumps of other seal. These clumps merge into a brand new life. The combination process can include clumps from many parents. Hey, polyamory, let's go. A robo-child is born of an ordered assembly kit. Their bodies will remain as built unless later modified. It is imperative all instructions are followed during their assembly. A new robo's programming is a blank slate. They must be socialized like an adolescent of any other species. When a verge reaches adulthood, one of their growths will begin to gently thrum. Oh my. This means it is ready to be broken off and planted in one of Pryto's many spawning grounds, where it will incubate and hatch. Every verge is capable of planting a growth. Auger reproduction begins with the fertilization of a soul egg. Each egg is buried a few feet underground to protect it from the planet's harsh surface elements. Once hatched, an infant auger will claw its way to the surface. It will immediately seek a piece of junk to shield itself from any threats, and wait to be discovered by its parents. They are not necessarily the same parents who created it, but rather any adult augers that find and claim the child. This concludes our announcement. I am now pleased to answer a few questions. Yeah, somehow I don't think any of that was correct. Just based on the human reproduction one. Lots of people to talk to. Let's talk to you first. Are you the human that scoffed? Sorry, still laughing about how uptight that presentation was. About sex stuff. She glances at your jacket. Times in Galaxy, huh? I think I've read your stories. Kit, right? It's good. I'm a bit biased, though. I just love curricula. Can't get enough of them. Learner outcomes. Give me all the educational scaffolding you've got, please, and thank you. Joking! I'm just one of the students they consulted for this curriculum. And you're the one who gave them the stork analogy, are you? Winifred Prippett. I'm kind of a big deal as far as school-age nerds go. My grades are good, like really good. Top 99th percentile in all of Dorp. So the school often asks me to do stuff like this. It's kind of fun. My friends get jealous. I mean, it felt funny to talk about reproduction in a room with people, like, taking notes. They were so serious, asking what we knew about how species reproduced. And we knew so much, they seemed embarrassed. Especially because we kept calling it banging. It was so funny. Like, every species poops, every species bangs. Why be ashamed about it? It was so funny. I do not believe I poop or bang. You were very blunt. Yeah, well, someone's gotta be. But I should get back, don't want to be late. I have rehearsal for our school musical, These Miserables, huh? It's about a revolution. Very inspiring stuff. Thanks for chatting with me. What have you got to say? The other journalist present acknowledges your approach with a snort. So you are TNG's new hire kit, yeah? I read your files on the crash and the cat show. I bet I'm not the only one. You're clearly right to keep the readers interested. Keep it up. I'm Wyron the Listening One. Senior reporter with a dope dealer. Isn't the dealer a tabloid? So what did you think of the announcement? How long have you been a reporter? Nice try. You don't get to pick my brain to pad your word count. Nothing personal. I'm happy to commiserate about the job, but we don't talk about stories before we write them. My insights are for my readers. You should be one of them. Plenty more where that came from. Buy me a drink sometime. I'll give you better tips than Arwen ever could. Alright. Is there anything further over here? No. Food! You found a periwiffle seed, known for releasing incredibly fragrant spores when touched. It's also called the scratch and sniff plant by humanians of a certain age. The government-mandated spread of light refreshments includes Zap Slime, canisters, several bowls of dirt, and sliced white bread. What have you got to say, buddy? You seem not happy with it. The protester snaps to attention. He seems very intense. Are you the media? The TNG is too mainstream for me. But you're the only one here who's been willing to talk to me. My name is Clarence Finspar from Humania, and that was all garbage. The solar government should be ashamed of itself. Clarence spits on the ground. That announcement was a parade of vulgarity. Vile, dangerous vulgarity. It looks as though others at the conference are starting to pack up. You might want to wrap this up or you might miss the chance to interview other people. We have to protect our children from interstellar smut. Not hand it to them on a government-sanctioned platter. Yeah, fuck this. Hey, wait a second, I still have things to say. You turn your back and walk away. Your editors will hear about this, mark my words. The organ nods and smiles as you walk up. He doesn't seem to know what to do with two of his hands. Oh, why, hello. Well, it's, important. My name is Kando Craiglin. I'm a teacher and was, one of the Orga consultants on this curriculum. That's why I came to the announcement today. In support. I was proud to be here, for its unveiling. I, had hoped more people would show up. But I guess a curriculum announcement isn't universally thrilling. What effect do you think this curriculum will have? What was the consultation process like? It was excellent. The government representative... I can use the words and my mouth go brr. The government representatives were really, good. Appropriately neutral. They asked a lot of questions that were really specific. But, professional, so it wasn't, too uncomfortable. I'm a new parent myself, so I, had a lot of, first-hand knowledge to offer. Maybe don't quote me on that. Oh, fuck, I wanted what effect? Oh, well, thank you. Being a parent is pretty, it's a lot. You know, burying your egg and just, walking away and coming back later to check if they've hatched. We, ended up finding a second hatched child in addition to the one we had left. Our little family has quickly grown. So it was nice to, do the consultation. I feel like I can help new parents with this sort of thing. Which is one less thing for them to worry about. And there are many things to worry about. And on that note, I should get home. Thank you for speaking with me. Alright, let's talk to the idiot who thought humans reproduced via stalk. Another reporter jumps in before you can speak. Oh, fuck you. Why in the listening one, dope dealer? Did Zeal Prime give any input on the curriculum? Prime was informed of the update. After examining it, they said, do baby augurs really look like that? Adorable. Prime offered no further input or questions. What was a consult here? Who is Zeal Prime? Why standardize the curriculum? Orbum scoffed. Excuse me? You do not know the benevolent being on which you are currently standing? Central Station is Zeal Prime. Perhaps you should visit the viscous throne before asking such uninformed questions. I am a new baby robot, I'm sorry. Hey, who made the images used in the presentation? The images were created by Central Station's in-house graphic design team. Every species had final say on their imagery. The robos were particularly pleased. Orbum nods at you. Representatives from every planetary education system provided input throughout the consultation process. Again, the focus was on accuracy. And with that, Orbum steps away from the podium. You should see if anyone else wishes to comment. Nothing? Looks like you might still have something to say. Do you still have something to say? Why do I... Let's see. I don't... So much better than school. Nope. I wish the dealer would send me to more interesting stories. I guess sex sells, though. Brochures for all sorts of governmental programs and job opportunities. You know, maybe you should consider a second career in tax mining. Is there anything else I can look at? A list of upcoming events set to happen in this room. One can apparently rent the space. Upcoming rentals, Gortip Wax Tusk's retirement party, government assistance appreciation night, student model UDP conference. That last one might be worth some coverage. The tip has been automatically forwarded to Arwen. A Zeal body, they leave these behind when they travel through the goo tubes. Sounds like fun. You got anything more to say? You had your chance, I'm not saying another word. You clearly don't care about the truth. I do, but I fucked up, I guess. Alright, let's build a story, I guess. Headline. Curriculum unveiled. Unknown. Parents scoff. Reputation 1 readership. We'll stick with that. Lead Intersolar Initiative. The Intersolar government unveiled its new sexual education curriculum at Central Station to cheers and controversy. No, fucking... Oh my god. From giant birds to clumps and assembly kits, we all come from somewhere. Parents are calling new system-wide sexual education curriculum garbage. Not everyone is happy to hear the government will be teaching their kids the ins and outs of alien reproduction. The curriculum was developed with consultation from every planetary education system. Teachers were among those who contributed to the development. That's why the government is unveiling comprehensive illustrated course of reproduction across the DORP system. Go back. Oh my god. Basic graph. The comprehensive curriculum presented the mating habits of all intelligent species. No. Not everyone is happy. Consultation. Teachers included. We're going to go with teachers included, I think. It's not going to increase our reputation much, but I think I want to keep this fairly balanced this time. No quote. Missed one. Solar government should be ashamed of itself, said protester Clarence Finpar. Oh my god! Controller, please. Alright, we're going back to keyboard and mouse. Fuck this. It's easier to move around, but the fucking... There we go. Okay. Key quote. Missed a bunch of quotes. We have to protect our children from interstellar smut. The solar government should be ashamed of itself. I'm a new parent myself, so teacher Kenna, who helped advise the government. New curriculum, so I had lots of first-hand knowledge to offer. Every species bangs. I could quote every species bangs. Speaking of banging, hello, Kalex. How are you doing, honey? No quote. Let's go with ashamed of itself. Colour. New standard. The Zeal-led government developed a standardised lesson plan for all of DORP to use, consulting everyone from Humania to Praeto. The presentation of the lesson content featured no overt orogeny. The Education Minister presented a preview of the material showing simple sanitised diagrams, likely appropriate for younger audiences. Education Minister presented I think we're going to go with the sanitised one. Yep, there we go. Alright. I think we're good with that story. Oh, nope. Alright, we're good. Are you all finished here? Yes. Choose your options and file your story, then return to the scanner to begin your next shift. Submit story. Wow, you really dug deep into that story. Internship Cycle 4. Bunks. You waiting for me, really? I do love shooting photos. Okay. But kicking back after shooting photos is always better. Never forget that, Sprockets. You ain't just your job. Okay, buddy. You got anything to say? Stinks like new intern in here. Yeah, you're a douchebag. Derisk. What's this one about? Ah, it's Derisk. A game of de-escalating warfare. Start at the brink and work your way back to peace. Everybody wins when it's all put back in the box. That actually sounds like a cool game. These auger workouts are intense. No. How am I supposed to quadrant curl up with only 2 arms? Oh, what's this? What is this? The hot new toy Arwen said could be a story? The packaging says silly cube. That leads one to suspect that inside it is a cube that is most likely silly. That's a lot of papers. Why do the managers get mini bottles of shampoo, conditioner, and goo mousse? Not fair. I'm sorry, I am a robot. Why do I care about shampoo, conditioner, and goo mousse? Oh, not the sad water cooler. Dude, you're breaking my heart. You would not understand. Oh, baby. Poor little water cooler. Alright, how do I run? That way. Okay. Alright. It's over here, nothing? Alright. Look at that dainty ass little fucking run. Check this, the reader responsitron has new messages. First new message is titled, Medical Support Needs Permanent Solution. It was nice to see Sherwin Flux's article on the newly announced medical funding for org, but like the solar government itself, his story falls into the trap of not asking the big questions. What happens when the money runs out? The government has promised 64 cycles of support, which is nice, but it's like putting a small bandage over a massive wound. It's not going to hold, and when it gives out, we'll be back to where we started. Regards, Skink Norcrow. Close the damn fridge. There he is! You gooey little boy! Hello! Puffpiece perks up as you approach. Who's a cooed dog? A blurbling happy sound. They seem to know what you mean, and hope they are a good dog of which you speak. Puffpiece eagerly accepts your comforting pets. They feel warm and slick like a damp bar of soap. Puffpiece lets out a bubbly, contented sound. You both are better for having had this interaction. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. And close the damn fridge. Who's leaving their food out? Really, people? Not talking to you yet. Do you want to talk or nah? No, you good? Alright. Oh, hang on. No. You must be Kit. Hurry over and talk to Owen. Today, you're mine to mentor or something like that. Okay, cool. I will talk to Owen after I've explored the entire goddamn ship again. Yeah, fuck you. So it's your filthy ass desk. Look, you seem like a cool dude, but please, for the love of Christ, clean your desk. Run it. Oh, so you clean .exe articles? I edit them for clarity and accuracy. Then you are like JanitorBot of the written word. I guess so. JanitorBot doesn't feel as much alone here now. I can do the words, I swear. You mean less alone. Oh, don't be a douche. Alright, nothing there. You got something to say, buddy? Yeah. You're just in time. I'm listening to a live Quiver Still match. Want to join? I don't like sports, but okay. It's such a cool sport. I thought there was only one sport in the galaxy now. Now this is the second sport. It's about sitting still, like totally still. Blink and you lose. Shiver and you're out. Flinch, gone. For as long as it takes, some matches last cycles and cycles. Sounds horrendous. Wanna listen in? Sounds kind of boring, my dude. Boring? Well, I guess that is what most people say about Quiverstill. But I think it's neat. Good for you, buddy. The skill it takes to be so still. Okay, that's a typo. It reminds me to slow down sometimes. I mean, you're the epitome of ADHD, my dude. You definitely need that reminder. Anyways, go enjoy whatever fast-paced adventure you're on. Alright, let's go talk to Arwen. Ugh, that is a weird... There we go. Moving. Ah, kid, I was wondering when you'd come by. Have you tried out the scanner maps lately? Security bot said they are just going to forget they gave you full clearance. You can now fast travel to anywhere on the ship using the scanner map located in each room. This cycle, I'd like you to head to court. Before that, how exciting. Court as in criminal justice. Our court reporter, Vivica, is eager to show you the ropes. Eager is one word for it. Meet me in Shuttle Bay, and we'll head down to Central Station. And don't be late, court keeps a rigid schedule. She'll warm up to you, I promise. Cool. So now... I can just do this. Why can't I do this? Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Because I picked up a seed. Oh, you're a douchebag. Let's have a look. The Wallowing Weeper is full-sized and fully sobbing. You should check in later to see if he can offer any support. I found another seed. Where's our friend? Oh well. Intern. I'm in a generous mood. You may ask me a question. This is your chance to bask in wisdom. From an esteemed, experienced journalist. Go on before I change my mind. Ask something. Please tell me how to improve my journalist. I'm good on questions with... How long have you been a journalist? Boring question. But maybe you can learn from my story. I've been a journalist for half my life. Before that, I was a legend in the sport of shapes. You know it, yes? That's 3 sports now. I thought we were in a galaxy where there's only one because they combined all the sports. The art of morphing one's features into images, dioramas, and tableaus. I was the best. I grew bored and moved on. Now I am the best in journalism. You fail to believe me? The indignity of you. I mean, my job is to be a journalist and to ask questions, so what makes you the best, my dude? Come on. I deign to give you a moment. I offer the pearls of hard-fought experience for free. And you remain ignorant, throwing such kindness back in my face. Ursula tells me I need to be warmer and more approachable. Yet this is what happens when I am. Unconscionable. Just unconscionable. Okay, buddy. Let's see. Who's in here? This cycle, the glitter pit is crumbly and chalky, horrible to walk on, but maybe it's nice to consume. Oh, hello, intern. Come to the cafeteria to partake in some snacks, as they say. Ursula seems to generally consider the question with intense solemnity. It's not on offer this cycle, but the mac and bees is very good. Foodbot does great work, though. So you should avail yourself of the broad selection of dishes. Don't spend too much time snacking, though. You need to return to work in a timely fashion. Hey, honey. Hungry for something? Do you have a favorite dish to prepare? Do you ever get ridiculous? That's a good question. I suppose it can be tough keeping the menu fresh. But as for the prepping, I actually like it. I've got all these arms for a reason, you know. A favorite dish? Oh, let me think. Maybe oil cake. But I love whipping up a simple crunch pudding too. I'm a sucker for desserts, really. That's so sweet of you to ask. Ridiculous requests? Not usually. Oh, but the other cycle? Richard Gravity told me the mashed hash was too mashed. Started asking me to remash a whole bunch. Oh, I'm so angry just thinking about it. Sorry, I need to prep some calming jelly cakes. Please peruse the spread, though. Oh, a little gibble! Hi, douchebag. So many douchebags on this team. It's so empty in here these days. It is not so empty when you are here. Literally, going in hard on the flirt. What is your favourite plant? I am working on it. So I've heard. I appreciate the effort. I didn't think robos cared for living things. I encourage you to keep proving me wrong. Okay, maybe you're less of a douchebag. Maybe. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, Kit. I like to come here whenever I finish an article. After agonizing over every life one final time. Well, awaiting Arwen's edits. It's nice to escape my screen for a while. What was the article about? Do you agonize over every line? What do you like about the garden? It's a lush garden. It's not really, buddy. Well, it usually is. But I'm sure it will be again. When it's full of fauna from across the system, it's just beautiful. Helps you take your mind off of everything else. Do you like gardens? No, my metal body does not respect such fragile existence. Plants are good, but I like your company more. My God! Oh, another plant lover. It's nice to find one. Not everyone on the ship feels the same. It's just calming to be here. Especially when the company's good. Okay, I'm gonna take a few more minutes here. Then head back to my desk. And find the next great story to write. Hello, Kit. I'm just taking a short break from my job of being co-pilot. I love my job, and I'm also loving my break from my job. Do you prefer your job or your break? I'm also thinking, what does being co-pilot mean? It means that sometimes I get to be Joe, which is my dream. Flying the scanner from story to story, and getting to work with Becca as she navigates, which is my second dream. She tells me where to fly, and then I fly there. It's a happy and successful triple partnership. But best of all three of us are also friends. Would you say three are more than friends? Yeah. We are friends and co-workers. That is harder than being just friends. Work can be stressful. Sometimes co-workers are just co-workers and not also friends. But we have managed to be both. I feel lucky. Oh, it is time for my break to end. Yes, back to work. Until my next break, that is. I hope to be talking to you again soon, kid. You are a nice and pleasingly friendly addition to the ship. Anyone else to talk to? Or are we good? There's Joe. Oh! That's not good. I'm feeling grumbly in my mids, kid. Gotta deal with that soon. How do you stop feeling grumbly? There's just one cure, kid. Snacks and lots of them. That's the secret to interplanetary travel, kid. Fuel, gotta stay topped up with energy just like the ship does. Low fuel means systems start to strain themselves. And strained systems don't work like they oughta. Which is why it's break time after the next drop-off. I hope Foodbot's got something good cooking today. Alrighty. Where to now? We've been to the archives, the garden, the newsroom, and the bunks. We've been to the cafeteria. Off to reception. Threat level is low. Okay, security bot. Too low. Fucking hell. And how about you? Reception bot appears to be busy taking calls. No, I cannot book you a reservation. Oh dear. Just move on, I think. Oh, that robot looks sad. What's the matter, little buddy? Oh, they all look sad. Why do they all look sad? Do not like. One last place to go, and then we go off to the story. Oh, hey. You caught me. Not strictly. But Shuttlebot X and I had enough of getting under each other's feet. We agreed I'd stick to the shuttle bay. They'd stick to engineering. Of course, we still work together on the ship. And I get to check out their projects from time to time. But if I hang around here too much, they'll get antsy. Which is fair. They need to work without me hanging over them. Which is why I'd better scoot. See ya! Hey, you again. How are you liking the job so far? I like talking to people. That's great. Me, I could take it or leave it. People are okay, I guess. But it's easy to get enough of them. Even with other robos. The shuttlebots are so chatty. They're fun, but I need a break or they start grinding my gears. You're not so bad, though. I don't mind chatting with you. You're not bad yourself. Thank you, co-worker. Nah, you're fun. Come talk to me again next cycle. You can tell me about your assignments. Yes, Kalex, this is a game that gives you the option to flirt with everyone. Hey, it's Barry. Barry seems in high spirits this cycle. I'm not sure if you can flirt with the hand, though. That would be interesting. Are you working hard? Do you get bored in here? Have you seen the rest of the scanner? Apparently not. That seems like a yes. Barry must be pretty busy helping out in engineering. Nice talking to you, Barry. Barry gives you a jaunty wave. How sweet. Okay. Great news! I have an upgrade ready for you. Get ready for the delight, the unbridled joy of the Charisma Cap. Shuttlebot X opens a panel at the back of your head and installs something that smells vaguely of cologne and fine wine. With you around, Kalex, flirting is always dangerous. The entire process is painless but also kind of disturbing. This nifty and stylish hat is super tiny. It plugs directly into your conversational processors. The result, more charismatic and charming conversation options in real time. I think it'll help you get the juicier details out of your interviewees. Juicy, you say? And maybe even a few more dates, wink. Cool. Now can I make you work on something else? Alright, so he's just gonna do whatever next. Alright. Alright. Down to the next story. But before we do that, what I think I will do is run a longer BRB and run some ads. I'll throw on some words on stream for folks so that I can order something for dinner. No idea what, but something. So I will see you on the other side of this break. Please take this time to stretch, grab something to eat, grab a drink, go to the toilet, do what you need to do. Especially you, Kalex. I'm looking at you because I know you haven't looked after yourself. And I will see you on the other side of this break. Alrighty. Thank you for bearing with me, folks. Oh, that was a good kebab. Absolutely cleared out the sinuses with that garlic mayo. Let's get back into it. Court of Justice. Can't talk to anyone? Can't talk to anyone. You get Ilk the examining one. It's her job to represent the plaintiff, the half-eaten muncho, Ref Quad Lamex. A champion of the laws that govern Dorp, Stilk has been involved in literally every case the Times and Galaxy has ever written about. You must be a new reporter, how cute. But also leave me alone, I gotta prep. Pritza, the cross-examining one. She is representing the alleged Muncho Ref Muncher, Stephanie Strangelet. Come talk to me after we're done here. Right now, I gotta concentrate. Okay. And who are you? Quad Lemix, the Muncho referee who says Stephanie Strangelet bit them during a recent match. My lawyer has instructed me not to speak to the press. This must be Stephanie. This is the accused in the case, Stephanie Strangelet. She is the rare human Muncho competitor, shaking up the scene by pushing the envelope of what Muncho can be. Her latest in a long line of stunts has landed her in this courtroom. During a recent match, Strangelet took a bite out of the referee, Quad Lamix, who will be the first to take the stand. She is in a containment tube for this portion of the trial. I can't believe they make me wait in this thing. It's not like I'm going to eat them too. Oh wait, can I talk to you? I saw an No. No! Oh god, stop pressing the button, Kit. In my impatience to get this over with, I pressed the button one too many times. Alright, next. Someone's already decided she's innocent. And the bailiff bot, built to maintain order in the court. The chassis appears to be a variation on the police bot standard, but with a snappy tie. I cannot tell you anything, I just work here. Alright. Looks like... No one here? No one here? No. Okay, I guess we... Over here, I found us some seats. Are you ready to sit down? Yes. Here we go. This should be a doozy. Order, order. The bright, operable judgebot presiding. Now, who do we have this pleasure of trying this cycle? She's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Me, Stephanie Strangelet, the most fearsome muncher in the galaxy. And absolutely styling. Fucking on point style. Stephanie, quiet. Unless you're on the stand, I do the talking. Nobody tells Stephanie Strangelet what to do. This is the accused, Your Honor. And to what does this Stephanie Strangelet stand accused of? She got a damn bite out of me! Pardon? No pardon for her. She needs to suffer like I have suffered. Take a damn bite out of her. Quad, did you not just hear what my friend across the aisle said? I do the talking. Stephanie Strangelet stands accused of eating a significant part of Quad Lamix, a Muncho referee. Please come to the stand, Quad Lamix, and tell your tale. Now I can talk? Now you can talk. A few cycles back, I was on org for the latest Muncho box per view, Munchomania. Can you explain Muncho to the court? I think they know what Muncho is. For the folks at home, then, they may not be intersolar sports fans. Muncho is a sport that originated on org. Any sentient being with a mouth and digestive system can participate. Athletes take turns swallowing dangerous and super cool food to see who can handle the most awful stuff. Stephanie Strangelet here is one of the best in the game. Thanks. So it was my job to ref Steph's Munchomania match against a truly menacing veteran named Iron Gut. After the first 2 rounds go off without a hitch, I reveal round 3's munch. Impossibility peppers from the Triple Mountain of Doom on Humania. Stephanie eats a handful, so cocky. Thanks. Then she screams out like some rabid hypno-crow, posturing and running towards me. And that's when she took a damn bite out of me. How do you know her motives for biting you? Perhaps she couldn't handle the peppers. Nonsense, she's Stephanie Strangelet. She can handle anything. Thanks. And how can you prove it was Stephanie who munched you? That's footage of the whole thing. It was the event of all events. They broadcasted it across Dorp. Oh. I think we ought to break while the jury and I watch what sounds like a pretty good match. We will reconvene when finished. Bailiff Bot will let you know when we're coming back. The judge is leaving, everyone. Be on your best behaviors. Well, that was interesting. I think this is shaping up to be a great first case for you to cover. Maybe I'll let you write it all yourself. Why does her shading make her look like she has a beard? That feels wrong. Anyway, we're on break. Come back here when you're done stretching your legs. Alright, can I talk to anyone yet? This one's a good one. The Dorp dealer's gonna eat it up. You got anything to say? I'm trying my best, but this is uphill battle in 0G. Proud of you, Quad. You were goop up there. Yeah, but was I goop enough? Bailiff Bot is methodically scanning the courtroom for signs of disorder. Order in the courtroom must be maintained. I have a splitting headache right now. What about you? Stephanie Strangelet looks annoyed. Just wait until I take the stand, then they'll see. Oh, you keep getting exclamation marks and then I can't fucking... Bit buggy. Anyone else got anything to say? No? All quiet in the courtroom? Such well-behaved little viewers. What do they call them? Witnesses? No, just... I don't know. Audience? I guess we're done. You ready? It's about to start back up. I can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm going up against Iron Gut, a real mean augur, you know? Known for holding his poison with the best of them. So we get to round 3, we both easily munch some uranium cakes and some ferrofluid. Peanuts, really? Except I hope not, because I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Anyway, we get to round 3, and it's Humanian hot peppers. But not just any Humanian hot peppers. Impossibility peppers. Grown in volcanoes and watered with magma. Sounds like Simo's cup of tea. The stuff of legends, right? Well, I'm hungry. I downed 4 of those suckers right quick. And at first it's fine. They even kind of tasted good. But then it felt like someone lit a match inside my stomach and farted in there. Decorum, please. Whatever. The heat crawls its way up my food tube. Are you referring to your esophagus? Yeah, my food tube. So I need something to stop the burning, right? I look around panicking and what do I see? Old Quad here looking like a giant antacid. So I chow down to quell the pain. There's nothing in the rulebook that says you can't eat the ref. And besides, he's ill. Doesn't your goo just grow back? That's true, but it still hurt a lot. You were fine. Fine enough to disqualify me and give the W to Iron Gut. And where is this challenger Iron Gut now? Dead. Turns out he's also allergic to peanuts. I think I'm ready to hear a verdict. The 7 goops of the jury take their time swishing around in there before one by one taking their place in the guilty or innocent tubes. 1 goop for innocent, 1 goop for guilty, 2 goops for guilty, 3 goops for guilty, 2 goops for innocent, 4 goops for guilty. Yes. The 7th goop needn't vote. The accused Stephanie Strangelet is found guilty. No! I hereby sentence you, Stephanie Strangelet, to life. Life? Yes, life. You need to get out there and live it, girl. I'm giving you cooking classes here on Central Station from the world's famous chef, Bailiff Bot. Bailiff Bot will teach you that cooking a good meal is far more rewarding than eating a referee. I like this justice system. Let's get cooking. No! Likes to eat, doesn't like to cook. Got it. Alright, we got lots to talk to. You got anything this time? Well, that could have gone better, but at least they didn't give her the chair. The chair in the Dorp justice system refers to a somewhat uncomfortable chair that you sit in to think about what you've done. It is considered one of the toughest sentences possible. I like this court. Bailiff Bot is methodically Yep, okay. Let's talk to you. My client may wish to say a few words. You should talk to them. Alright, what do you got to say? Quad Lamex is apparently in better spirits following the verdict. They might be willing to talk now. Are you ready to talk now? You seem happy. How do you feel? How do you think I feel? The half-eaten Zeal referee clears whatever is left of their throat. Justice was served. Literally, because food, you know. Will you ever ref another match with Strangelet? What happens now? I'm surprised the punishment wasn't harsher. To be honest, I would ref another match with Stephanie. She is one of the best munchers I've ever seen. I hope we could put this behind us if we ever got in the ring again. But that is unlikely to happen. I have decided to retire from Muncho officiating. It has been a wild ride. I've seen so many champions munch to the occasion and so many would-be champions choke. Being munched myself is a sign. Today I hang up the whistle and stomach pump. But what will you do? Maybe I'll become a lawyer. Referees are basically lawyers for sports if you think about it. Fair enough. And let's talk to Stephanie. I'm the first person to ever munch a ref. How's that for a story? Pretty good story, absolutely. You seem pretty happy considering you lost the case. Win or lose, I'm a legend now, a piece of Muncho history. Not even a mandatory cooking class from a robo with stubble can take that away from me. So you're okay with the sentence? Do you regret munching the referee? Will you ever compete in Muncho again? If they don't ban me for this, I'll happily compete until I die. And if they do ban me? Well, there are always the unsanctioned Muncho matches on Lower Org. I started there, I could always go back. Would you eat a Zeal again? I would do it again in a heartbeat. I just maybe ask permission first. You're coming with me. We're gonna learn to cook so many wonderful dishes. No! Stephanie Strangelet turns and winks at you before being dragged off by the bailiff bot. Alright, we've looked at that. No one else wants to talk? No commentary from the audience? No? Hello? Not you. Ah. Not you? Or you? Alright, looks like we are done. So, what did you think of your very first court story? I'd rather put boots on the ground, see things for myself. It was boring as batshit, to be honest. I hear you. I used to be the same when I was starting out. I sort of lost the thrill of the hunt, though. Now I like the story to come to me. I get more time to write it that way. See you in the shuttle. Alright, let's build a story. How thorough were we? Completely. Well, that was easy. Headline, athlete on trial. Justice. Muncho Muncher. Athlete guilty. Muncho Muncher. Justice. Let's go with justice. Aye! Go to justice, please. Oh, there we go. My lord. Alright, lead. Muncher on trial. You are what you eat. Muncho star guilty. Heated courtroom. Nut graph. Typical lawyers. Oh my god. Where's my... hang on. Mouse. Easier. Emotional cycle in court. Quad retiring. Tasty consequences. Upset tummy. Typical lawyers. Let's go with quad retiring. Key quote. I'm a legend now. Damn bite. Giant and acid. Not the chair. Justice served. Put behind us. Wild ride. And apparently I still missed something. Permission first. Let's go put behind us. And colour, judge but presided. A first. Fearsome Muncher. Witness live. Muncho explained. Maybe banned. Missed something. Not in the rules. Maybe banned. There we go. Alrighty. Internship Cycle 5, The Bunks. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you've been here a few cycles now. Tell me something about yourself. A fun fact. What do you want to know? I'm a robo who is a reporter. I'm just looking for a good time. Yeah, I'm not flirting with you. You're filthy. Anything, something interesting. A secret, even. Here is the secret. I am a robo. I already knew that. That's not really a secret. Very obvious, even. Give me something else. I enjoy work and also enjoy time off. I'm just looking for a good time. I want to make friends that last a lifetime. Well, that's nice. A lot of interesting beings here on the scanner. But you gotta expand that microchip thinking in your head. You're working a job where you talk to people every day. About their hopes, dreams, failures, successes. Doesn't that make you want to reflect on your own? Or your words do not compute. I am also here for the free oil. I will do some reflecting and get back to you. Knowing what you want will make you better at this job. There he is. Look at the sleepy baby. He's so sleepy. Sleepy little baby. Sleepy little baby. Puffpiece is rustling, twitching, intensely experiencing something, and doesn't seem to notice you at all. Wait. Puff is asleep, and apparently having a vivid dream. I want to pet them. You gently pet Puffpiece. They do not awaken, but the tone of their agitation grows. Milder, pleasant even. Looks like you softly steered their dream to milder pastures. Or wherever it is that goo dogs dream of frolicking around. You both are better for having had this interaction. I will never not pet Puffpiece. Ooh. What the heck? What is that? This is a soothing abyss game. When you stare into it, it stares back softly, listens intently, and offers gentle but meaningful advice. I think I would have an existential crisis, to be honest. I would rather not. Look, you're pretty and all, I'm just gonna leave you be. You can just be. Hi, Joe. I feel like I should be doing something. Maybe flying the ship, buddy? Oh, sleeping. I should be sleeping. Oh, boy. Yeah. Even my shot's gotta cool off sometimes. My lordy. Okay, on to the next room. Oh, what? You'd never know Ursop was an orc from the looks of his bunk. There's not a morsel of trash in sight. Alright, what do we got? Oh, a bit of gas that doesn't want to come up. Okay. The reader responsitron has new messages. The first new message is titled, "Finally, some real reporting. I'm impressed. Times and Galaxy covered the worker strike on Org with nuance and compassion. By comparison, the Dorp dealers' coverage was sensational, incendiary, and legally suspect. We will be exploring our options, but that's for them to sweat over. Thank you for letting us speak our truth. Joint signature, the Robo Workers Union." Join your union, folks. Nothing? Okay. This way. We close the fridge. Close the fridge. Oh, look, it's Douchey McDouche Douche. Hi, Douche. Hey there, come to suck at reporting. Just kidding, mostly. Seriously, what are you doing here? I can look at some old stories. What are you doing here? Let me... There we go. I was reading some old stories. Something you probably never do. Yeah, I don't have the time. Haven't yet, but I want to. No way, nerd. We actually have that in common. Yar seems almost flustered. Yeah, that shut you up. Yeah, I guess, maybe. I read your piece, actually. The cat show? It was pretty impressive. That boring assignment. But you actually found the story. So that was... Anyways. Oh my god, a compliment? Really? Whatever. I mean, anytime, I guess. Okay, well, bye. Yar makes no move to leave, so that must be your cue to go. Hi, twins. Twin, you are incorrect, and not for the first time. It is you who are wrong, twin. Again. The Dewey Decibel System clearly shows... Oh, not the Dewey Decibel System. That this story is harmonious with breaking news features. File it there. Incorrect. It feels most resonant with leisurely reads, where it belongs. Intern? Help twin understand. The title of the story is... Recording artist Rockbot accused of plagiarism. Where should it be filed? Neither of those positions. Sounds like... It seems like a leisurely read. I'm not sure... Yes, correct. Crisp affirmation of my instinct and my looks. You did not say it was breaking news, buddy. Will my suffering ever cease? Will light ever shine on the truth? It has already done so. The decision has been made. File the story. I will, with regret in our heart. I feel that, but ignore it. Intern, thank you for your brave adherence to the truth. Okie dokie. Pick a side. Or join in one of the twins' arguments. Okay. That was an achievo. Fridge, I swear. Hi, you. Pathetic. What is? Our own sports coverage. Billy writes with a superfan zeal. And an amateur's insight. Yes, I must find a way to work with what we have. As Ursula won't let me fire anyone anymore. Time to exercise a heavy editorial hand. Again. Why don't you tell Billy this? Oh, I will. Performance review time is just around the bend. Until then, I complain to no one but myself. That seems counterproductive. What are you two talking about, eh? We need a new angle on this. What's the new angle? If you insist. How about obtuse? Perfect! New angle, got it! Retire, Ed Quasar, hang up your camera. I outperform you in every metric of this job. every metric except the ones that matter. And unlike you, I got awards to back up my words. Your awards come from contests judged by organic beings who cower at the mathematical perfection of my photos. Your photos are technically perfect. They're also achingly boring. I will neutralize you one cycle soon. Sure you will, bud. Sure you will. Nobody will find your remains. Right. Alright, let's go get our story. Explore the rest of the ship. Such a busy cycle. I have a stack of assignments right now. Who's to say if any are worth covering, though? You're to say, Kit. I'm too busy to make a call right now. Hello, Arwen. I am sorry to bother you during this aforementioned busy cycle. What is it, Copypot? Is something happening? Oh, PCG, how rude. Nothing so urgent. Ursula asked if we can send Kit to interview those vacation contest winners. What? This cycle? Ideally, yes. I guess throw it on the pile. What stories are on the pile? Let's see here. There's following up on that contest Copybot mentioned. We sent 2 lucky readers on a free trip to some island paradise, but in space. It seems like mostly a Times and Galaxy is good kind of story. But what Ursula wants, Ursula gets. If that doesn't strike your fancy, though, I'm not going to force you. We've also got a restaurant opening on Org that seems interesting. Dangerous Spikes. That name is familiar. Oh, and it rains some weird goo on Pryto. People love to read about the weather. Which one are you interested in covering? I don't know. Restaurant weather contest. I want to find out about the weather, I think. It's a once-in-a-generation weather event on Pryto. Something about goo falling from the sky. I'm told it's chaos out there, more or less. Goo. You'd think those Prytonians would be used to the weird weather by now. Definitely worth a trip, though. Bound to be something worth writing. And I'll make sure a photog tags along. What are my options again? The press release for this one is pretty fun. When you think food that is safe to eat, you should think Dangerous Spikes Down and Dirty Diner. Bursting onto the relatively undeveloped Org food scene, this new eatery features a one-of-a-kind chef and food that is simply to die for. Ooh, that sounds sussy. Dangerous Spike, he was a bot rodeo champ, I think. Don't know what Spike has to do with food, knowing Org it probably has nails in it. If you go, maybe take Foodbot with you. She might have some insight. At the very least, it's good for her to get off the ship once in a while. I don't really want to do the contest story, so I don't know that much about this beyond what you already heard. We held a contest for readers, a trip to a 5-star resort. Covering this basically covers Ursula's butt and makes the TNG look good. A classic puff piece. The story, not the dog. You just need some quotes about how much fun they are having, etc. Real soul-sucking stuff. I can't decide between the restaurant and the rain. Something sounds sus about the restaurant, but something sounds sus about the weather. Let's go the rain. Cover the Pryto skies. Head to the shuttle bay when you're ready. and say hi to Prito for me. I haven't been there since my gap phase abroad. Prime, that hostile ship was cramped. Alright, we've been to the archives, the bunks, and the newsroom. Time to go to the bridge. Alright, you're good. You're good. Nothing new here. Okay, moving on. We have a new plant. Yay. Martina audibly sighs. Hey, you tall blade of metal grass. She pats a wallowing weeper on the back. Its tears cease. If only it were so easy to dry the tears of the trees at home. Oh, and Humania, huh? I didn't know they were crying. If they weren't before, they will be now. Arwen just gave me my latest assignment. Tree murder on Humania. As for witnesses, all we got are a bunch of fellow trees nearby. Could be tricky. A tree's face is only on one side of its trunk, as everyone knows. And if all the faces were facing away at the time of the murder, well, that's a scenario I hope we don't have to face. I see what you did there. No pun intended. Sure. You said you're from Humania. Have you seen a story like this before? They're lucky to have you on the story. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just doing my job with my signature nerve, verve, and curve. She produces a lunchbox and removes a rather fleshy-looking flower from it. Hey, have you tried portobello steak before? Real meaty little plant, high in protein, bleeds blood. Sometimes they grow in here, but looks like it hasn't been planted this cycle. Want a taste? Oh, no thanks. Sure, I'm hungry. Only if I can feed it to you. Martina's bulging muscles blush. You're a bold one, aren't you? I'll just close my eyes. But make sure you get me a leaf with lots of gristle. The Parawiffle has just broken the surface and you can detect a faint yet funky aroma of methane from it. Oh my god. Crying and farting plants. Gotta love it. Someone has left a box of tissues for the wallowing weeper, but the cactus has no arms, it can only cry. Hello, Kit. Notice that I did not call you in turn. For I don't think of you as below me in rank, even though you very much are. Here, at Times in Galaxy, we're all workers united. Solidarity forever, heck yeah! Did I mention I'm the union rep? Oh, fuck yeah, Vivica! You didn't. I'm not in the union, though. What's the point of a union? Are you not in the union? She imitates you, waving her arms like a robot. Or are you a future member of the union? Am I right? Did you just imitate me? What does a union do? I guess it depends if I'm hired after my internship. Well, we hope to one day welcome you to the fellowship. Your union protects you at work. We leverage the collective power of the workers to win a fair contract for you. With retirement benefits, medical care, and gravity guarantees. You know, the very garden you're standing in was won in union negotiations. What do you mean? Eons ago, at the height of industrialization on Org, when tensions between bosses at the robo-factories and the newly formed Augur unions were at all-time high, one idealistic Augur unionist named Tommy Tuxwacker. That's a name. Brought a seed into negotiations. Tommy demanded that along with higher pay and increased benefits, no work environment should be without touches of the natural world. Over the course of negotiations, the seed grew and matured, eventually revealing itself to be a bone crusher plant. The bone crusher ate the bosses, and the contract was ratified. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I need a bone crusher plant. For reasons. Yes, reasons. Perfectly legal and moral reasons. I need a bone crusher plant. But unfortunately, the contract only stipulated the garden itself, not a gardener. So all the plants in here died. What? Oh, I don't really care about them. They're fine. What happens if I flirt with multiple people? Let's see. You know, you can tell. Really top tier work org ship. All around. Must be humid in here. I'm sweating. Anyway, court isn't going to report on itself. Solidarity kit. Cafeteria scan complete, surprisingly clean. And yet, access memory file. Janitor bot knows the mess will come soon. It always does. This janitor bot needs a therapist. I guess you'll always have a job here then. How do you handle the endless cycle of mess? I'm sorry, that would be... We are such messy beings. Yes, Janitor bot will always suffer in this way. Janitor bot is programmed to execute cleaning functions. It is job/meaning of Janitor bot. And yet, Janitor bot feels something between circuits and files. Deeper than programming, perhaps an error in a Janitor bot's processor. A true visceral hatred. Of disorder, of any unclean surfaces. Of careless waste. To permit such things to exist is impossible for Janitor bot. Janitor bot sensors indicate a micro-layer of dust is settling. Please leave Janitor bot to work. Oh my god, that is one tightly wound robot. How you doing, my ADHD buddy? Hey, kid. Did you hear the news? We're doing a ship-wide Muncho Madness bracket. Bet on the winner of Dorp's annual Muncho tournament, which starts this cycle. You want in? Absolutely, I want to bet it all. No, I do not wish to join your gambling ring. Bola says you care too much about sports. Oh, I know, he's just jealous. Because I still care about things, eh? I know I can get a little bit excited about sports. It's just that I love them. Take Muncho, for example. Muncho is a sport about eating poison. Two competitors ingest the same toxin and then wait. If they both survive, a stronger toxin is introduced. Muncho players train for eons, but sometimes don't survive their first matches. Wild, huh? So do you want in on the bracket? Sure, why not? The Muncho players nobody bets on yet are a Plonic, a Mysterious Zeal, a Verge named Garpot, the metabolically advanced one, and a Dark Horse Humanian contender, Hungry Peter Kronk. Who do you want to pick? I have to go with Peter Kronk. Wow, you sure? Humanians rarely do well in Muncho. It's rare to have a competitor at all. But okay, I'll put you down on Team Peter. Good luck, may the best bet win. Hey, buddy. The Glitter Pit still looking chalky this cycle. Hey, Hey, you doing? The chalk mounds are store-bought. Okay. Where are we headed next? Ah, there's a map. Map! Thank you. We've been there. Reception time. Oh boy, the robots need talking to. Okay. What's up with you? Intersolar travel is one of the many incredible gifts given to the Drop system by the Zeal upon their arrival. Another gift was given to Robo specifically. The gift of guilt. I appreciate this gift because it inspires me to work even harder. Okay. How you doing, receptionist? Hey, kid. Should you be getting to an assignment? Do you ever get bored in here? How's your work going? Me? Oh, well, I'm keeping the ship afloat, more or less. You know, no one asks me about me. They ask me where the newsroom is. Ask if they can speak to the editor-in-chief. Ask me to make their appointments for them, which is not my job. But they never ask about me. Thanks, I've heard enough. Yes, well, that's the plight of a robo like me. Someone as factory fresh as you won't be able to understand it. Now you should hurry on back to work, huh? I wouldn't want the other intern showing you up. You good, bud? Okay. How about... Oh. I noticed the garden could use a little tending. Right. What are you saying about my abilities as a nurturer of living things? That they're wanting. They are indeed. You are a robot. I see. You really set me up for that one. Moving on. Let's check engineering and then on to Gooprain. Maybe it'll be purple and we can sing Purple Rain. Hey, kid. You came back. Nice to see you again. What are you working on? Did you build the oil machine? Glad you asked. I'm making some modifications for the shuttlebot's feet. Apparently they've been slipping and sliding around a bit, so I thought I'd whip up some upgrades. Nah, just doing my job. Plus, I like looking out for the shuttlebots. They're like... Well, I don't know exactly what they're like. The mechanic told me about augurs and their nestmates. Something like that, maybe. I look out for them. I guess you don't have any robos like that. Because you're a new model. The burden of being cutting edge. Now I'm sad. You think they'll make more reporter bots? True. But it might be nice being exclusive like that. Getting to be the first of your kind. I think that's pretty cool. Grass is always greener, right? Oh, we good. Barry? Barry seems tense. Too crowded in here, maybe. Shuttlebot X has started on your other upgrade. Okay. Off we go. Are you ready to head out on assignment? Let's do it. Hopefully the shuttle doesn't burn up trying to land. Not that that has ever happened, yet. When it rains, it goes. I mean, it's pinky purple? It's really pink. So I can't really sing Purple Rain, can I? That is miserable looking. Oh, I had to take you. These Protonian holotrees are used to make holopaper, just like the kind the Times and Galaxy is printed on. A stand decked out in beautiful umbrellas, and it appears some have a small label, 100% goo-proof, large guarantee. The no crab sign is a bit unclear though. Are they crab-proof or not for crabs? Talk to you in a sec. See what else is around. Some kind of wonderful gnome. It's so enchanting you almost wish you could take it back to the scanner with you, but that would be unethical. Oh, I got goo on the sole of my shoes. Okay. This part belongs to the Interdome Taxi Company. Interdome Taxi Company, we get you out of the weather and into the dome. I'm not dealing with you yet. Alright. Talk to you first. Kachak! Captured. A woeful reporter sinking in the goo. I would be getting better ones if you'd leave me alone. Go back into the goo, why don't you? Wait deep until you're buried in there. Never to be seen again. God! Photography bot, what the fuck is your issue? I'll put a picture of you up somewhere to remember. Maybe in the toilets. Menacing stuff. You'd better leave the photography bot alone to take pictures in peace. I mean, I could. Maybe I could smash you. I think you'd do with a good smashing. Alright, let's talk to you. This is useless. What are you gawking at? Sorry, I didn't mean to gawk. Never mind about that. You're from the holopapers, right? That's what that vest means. I want to be quoted. Vence, the cantankerous one. A homeowner in the area, let me add. And I've had absolutely enough. The city council needs to do something about this. What exactly is the city council going to do about weather, my dude? What do you want them to do? I don't know. That's not my problem. I'm not the one in charge. But if I was, you bet I would find a way to degoo the place. Sure you would, bud. Sure you would. Instead of sitting up at a city hall refusing to lift an appendage. Damaging? Is the goo damaging my home? Oh, hold on a sec, folks. Oh. Right. What do you think? Yes, no, I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question, my dude. You don't know anything. Go on, get out of here. I'm fed up with talking when there's goo to shovel. Vance shakes her head cantankerously. She really lives up to her name. Okay, Karen. Talk to you now. Hey there. I'm Truck Venga. Fantastic day, isn't it? I'm just so thrilled. What are they thrilled about? You're having a good day. You don't mind the goo? Mind it? Goo is the whole reason I'm here. I'm a storm chaser. Well, storms, rains, boiling waves, pretty much any major weather event. I'm there with my camera and my positive attitude. That sounds dangerous. Are you paid for this? What kind of events have you witnessed? Great question. I missed the rain of meat that happened here on Prito. Terrible disappointment. But I saw the rain of crabs, which was fantastic. So that's what the no crabs means. And I was sucked up into a tornado once on Org and once on a Humania. This goo is really amazing, though. It might be the coolest weather event I've attended. Aren't you ever afraid? Seems dangerous for a hobby. Why wouldn't you quit after the tornadoes? I suppose it's a bit dangerous. My vehicle did get torn apart. I lost a few cameras. Merv got ripped in half. Merv what? Merv what? Who the fuck is Merv? They were fine. Merv Z also. We got them a new body and it was all okay. I've seen worse happen at the Belt Rodeo back on Org. Merv was going to come out for the goo, but they didn't want to get their new body gummed up. And how do you like the goo? Oh, the goo is fantastic. Everything I could have hoped. The viscosity is unexpectedly high. How good is the word viscosity? And the colour? Just seems like everything's coming up truck for once. Okay, Millhouse. Although it seems like some of the residents aren't enjoying it that much. Makes me kind of sad, you know. I wish they could see it through my eyes. What about you? What have you got to say? Hello. Sorry. It's just shaping up to be one of those days, you know. How do you mean? Oh, for sure. Do you live in the area? I don't. I'm visiting for work. I didn't expect... Oh, no one warned me there would be a goo event. My shoes are ruined. And I mean, look at the place. There is a lot of goo. Looks fine to me. Some people are having a great time. Really? Good for them, I guess. Really? Well, not really. I'm a sales analyst, so I'm down here for some meetings, which are harder to get to. But it's not impossible, I guess. That umbrella guy is probably having a great day. Hey there! You're not enjoying the goo? Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's not that bad, I guess. I've been loving it. If Merv was here, tubes they'd be enjoying this. Where's Merv? I'm Truck, by the way. Truck Finger. You can just call me Truck. Maybe you can say, what are you doing? Yeah! Me and my friend Merv chase storms all over the system. Tornadoes, gales, I've been struck by lightning 4 times. That's terrible. Nah, it didn't hurt me much. I got tough skin, you know. Well, I guess the goo could be worse. That's the spirit. Doesn't look like you'll get a very coherent quote from these two. But at least friendship is blooming. The goo is not as sticky as it looks, but it is unpleasantly warm. I'm not sure how I feel about warm goo. Hey, what can I get ya? Reinforced? Titanium reinforced. Decorative. I'm Gorge, by the way. You're not afraid to be out here? Afraid? Certainly not. I got all the goo protection I need. Besides, this is prime sales weather. Everyone and their moon mutt scrambling to get something to keep the goo off. Times like these make it all worthwhile. Do you feel bad taking advantage of weather to make sales? Does the goo happen a lot? Sales are going well? The goo? No. But there's an event about every 59 rotations of the moon. Last time it rained meat. That was really something. Good for the soil, but what a mess. Then there was a big storm of spinefish a while back. I tell you, we really had a run on the super dense big lad umbrellas that day. Business has never been that good before nor since. Now, what are we thinking here? Little rainbow number? Or maybe black, more businesslike? Don't want an umbrella? Did the weather events prompt you to sell umbrellas? Do you feel bad taking advantage? I suppose they might have played a hand in inspiring me, but truthfully, I've always liked umbrellas. The look, the feel, so pleasant to behold for an object so useful. Now, you're obviously quite discerning. Perhaps one from our luxury line. I need more time to think. I understand. It can be difficult with such a huge and well-curated selection as this one. Overwhelmed by choice. Yeah, that's definitely it. Happens to the best of us. You just come on over to me once you're ready. A camera set up for live reporting, but it appears to be off currently, taking a break. No, I want to talk to... Game, please. There we go. Greetings. Speaking now to you, Robo-Reporter, is me, Clorcus, the iterative one. I am now speaking to you from Praeto, live on the scene. Now to you. Why are you talking like that? Are you live right now? Let's see if he thinks he's live. The question to me from the reporter is, am I live? No, we are not currently live, but we are having a live conversation. That is to say, we are speaking right now. In the present, on Praeto, where we are experiencing a phenomenon best described as a goo event. Back to you, Robo-Onlooker. What do you think of the goo? Do you always talk like this? That camera is off. What do I think of the goo? A great question from this metal viewer. Well, I, Clorcus, find the goo to be quite refreshing. An interesting change to our scenery. And I'm sure the folks at home would agree. What, folks? That camera is off. Have you heard the complaints about City Council? It sure is. It's taking a break right now. So it's just you and me. Live at the scene of what appears to be a goo event. Now, what do you think of that, Robo-Onlooker? It's sticky. I love it. Are you interviewing me? Am I, Clorcus, interviewing you, Robo-Onlooker? No. The camera is off. We are just having a regular conversation. Two reporters of the news enjoying the goo. Now, what do you have to say on that matter? Your opinion of this weather event? I love it. It could probably be worse. Ha! That indeed. Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks again for speaking with me. As always, I am Clorcus, the reiterative one, live at the scene. It seems possible Clorcus will continue smiling benevolently for the rest of the day. Best to move on, probably. Alright, let's have a look at our story. Thoroughness, 11 out of 11. We're done. Done diddly on. Goo rain. Goo goo. Chaos goo. Council bad. I know it gives a -2 to reputation, but I want to say goo goo. The lead on Praeto. A mess. Sticky streets. Residents fuming. The weather event led to the city streets and also appeared to be throbbing. 59 rotations. I missed something. If I'm 11 out of 11 thorough, I guess it's something I missed in asking a different way. I can't always 100% these. No council rep. Sent fleeing. No council rep. No one had anything interesting to say. Rained meat last time. I've had enough. Degoo the place. Rained meat. Colour, pink goo. Interdome taxi. Meat challenging. Hazardous to zeal. Forecasters say goo warm. Alright, let's leave it at that. Not my best story, but I want to get off this island. Submit that story. Alrighty tidy then. Cycle 6. It's eerily dark in here. Oh, you're not going to be happy, are you? Because I didn't do the story you wanted. Intern, we have an issue. We always have issues because publication. What's wrong with my work? Very funny, Wisebot. You know what I meant. Anyway, I have a task for you. Somehow, a gaggle of light drinker eels have gotten loose on the scanner. They're light little creatures who love drinking up all the light they can. Whatever room one is in will be plunged into darkness. As you can imagine, this is not conducive to getting work done. I need you to run around and grab each one. You should be able to store them safely in your robo pockets, and the lights will come back on. They're solitary creatures, so there's likely only one per room. Will I be paid extra? What if I refuse? I'm happy to help. No. Honestly, I'm not sure we even pay you. But if you collect the eels, you'll get something no bucks can buy. My slight and wavering approval. Now get out there, intern. We're counting on you. No one else wanted to do it. Of course no one else wanted to do it. What? I hope we get the lights on soon. Is everyone down here? Ka-check! Captured chaos and panic. Oh hey, intern name file missing. What's your unremarkable self up to? You still don't know my name. Trying to get the lights back on. Haha! You still haven't done anything worth remembering. But don't fret, name file missing. I've got my lenses trained on you. If you do anything interesting, I'll capture it. Sure you will, bud. Sure you will. What about you? What have you got to say? Intern, I have an urgent message you must take to the newsroom. It's of the utmost importance. It's important, that's what it is. Insuant intern. Here's the message. I won't be coming to the newsroom until all lights are restored. Run and tell them as fast as you can. Off you go. Right, buddy. Hey, a tall blade of metal grass. My portobello pal. Best mini meal I've had in cycles. Now don't mind me. Thought I'd use the shutdown to get some shut-eye. Not in the slightest. I see sleep as a pesky biological interruption. Something I never want, but that my human body needs. I dream of being awake and alert for all hours of the cycle. I cannot relate. I absolutely... Bed and sleep are brilliant. I love them. I wish I could do them more. Never missing a thing. But since I haven't yet been able to do away with the REMs or me entirely, I try to optimize my snoozing, so that when there is important space work to do, nothing will stand in my way. Not my body, not its urges, nothing. Not its urges, eh? Sounds uncomfortable. I wish I could do that. What about your work for the cycle? All the best things in this crazy life involve a little discomfort. That moment when a vessel breaks through the sound barrier? Making headway with the source? Leg day. But sleep isn't going to go to itself. It's time I turned down and turned in, so I can be awake when it matters. Stay fresh, my lanky friend. What is this? Someone's laid out a game of obsidianograms. Some say they should be easier to distinguish, but their inscrutable nature is half the fun. Christ, everyone is down here, aren't they? Heck it. Everyone thinks I'm the one who brought the light drinker eels. But there's no way I could afford those things. I don't even like eels. Or snipe worms even. Nothing eel-like. Except Plonic, the eel-like Muncho player. But it doesn't matter. No one believes me. Brr. Chillier here. We miss the archives. Our true home. When was the last time we visited the bunks, Twin? Oh, Twin, it's been cycles. Don't you sleep here? Are the archives okay with the power out? Sure, you should get more of the archives will be fine. Holopaper is enduring. Its memory file's sturdy. Plus, we back each of them up. In triplicate. We're only out here because we have to be. Emergency procedures must be followed. Even by us. We'd rather be in there. Intern, tell them to let us go home. To our one true home. Alright, and this... Hey, can I actually talk to the sad water cooler? Water cooler bot has the hiccups. It's very disturbing. Alright, let's go. Find these light eels, apparently. First, the Reader Responsitron has new messages. The first new message is titled Incredible Article. Richard Gravity's latest piece was journalism at its finest. Fiery opinions. Brave truths everyone else is afraid to write. So gifted with words, he must be your most popular columnist. He's clearly your most handsome one. I wonder who wrote this. And you should pay him more. Isn't his salary negotiation coming up? Gitchard Gravity. Oh my god. He didn't even try. Okay, so that's the end of that. Can't find... How am I supposed to find these things, I wonder? Close the fridge. I hear a noise. Hey, let me... One button on this microwave is labeled Do Not Press. Do not press. Okay, we've done that. These light snacks might be useful, but the eels might attack you. Better not. Where are they? Oh, noise is getting louder. And noise is getting quieter. Buddy, you're working in the dark. I wonder if I can get into Ursula's office at the moment. Oh, I can! This light-drinking eel found its way into the editor-in-chief's office. It must fancy itself a boss. Well, that was easy enough. That's one done. Let's check if the archives also have a light eel. Yay! And there it is. You found a light drinking eel. This one appears to have been reading up on its kind in the archives. Puppies! Puppies, you good little boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. Back to work. Close the fridge. Alright. Moving on to the next room. Up to the gardens. P.U. The Parawiffle has coiled out of the soil and a rank butter smell is filling the air. The Wallowing Weeper is actually 2 crying cacti with a trauma bond. Their shared trauma? Life. Three out of 7. Light-drinking eels are naturally attracted to flora, if only because many flora similarly feast on light. Alright, where are you, you squiggly little fuck? Hi! Not looking for you right now. Looking for a squiggly little fucker. Nope. Squiggly little fucker. Squiggly little fucker. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot find you. Seriously, where are you? Am I blind? Inscrutable murmurs emanate from the back kitchen, and wait, are those eyes? Darkness for the worms! Oh dear. Oh dear. Bit dark in here, isn't it, love? Don't worry about that. I'm still cooking up all the usual treats. You wouldn't happen to know what the issue is, do you? Because my night vision could use an upgrade, to be honest. And I was hoping to prep some more battery salad, but I'd rather not go slicing and dicing in the dark. Light drinker eels? Oh! I don't mean to be crass, but... What a bozo. Sorry, I understand people might want to bring in their own snacks. We all want a taste of home sometimes, or a little something special. But bringing on a luxury food item like light drinker eels and then letting them get out? It's just reckless and rude. They didn't even ask me to prepare it. I hope you can catch it quickly. You like my cooking, right, Kit? Oh, well, thank you. I didn't mean to get all insecure on you there. It's just really based my burn meal, you know? Bringing a pricey snack like that and not even asking me about preparing it. It's downright unprofessional. Now, you make sure to grab yourself a little snack. We may not have light drinker eels, but we've got all kinds of tasty other treats. Okay, but how do I get behind there? Because clearly it's behind there. Where's those eyes? Like, how do I... They're slacking on the pre-made items. Dust. How am I supposed to get this eel? Okay, I guess we come back? I don't like that it's saying darkness for the worms. I don't know how to get to it. Like, I can't jump up and climb up there. Alright, on to the cockpit. Cockpit. Alright, let's find another fucking eel. Not there. Not there. You guys are here. There it is. Seems this light drinking eel wants to commandeer the ship. Fat chance, buddy. Ah, done! Too bad, intern. We were gonna give you a little goof, Kit, but you got the lights on too quick. Kit has gumption at least. True. Alright. We've done these guys. Can't find the one in the cafeteria. Let's go to reception. Reception seems fine. And there he is. A light-drinking eel could be comfortable in here in the shuttle bay, where this huge window into space draws near endless beams from the sun and stars. Moving on. It's 5 out of 7 eels. This light-drinking eel seems hungry. There's very little light to drink down here. Hey, what the rush was that about? The ship's status was fine, but the lights went out. Nice. That's wild. Light drinker eels are super rare, but I'm glad you caught it. Between you and me, my night vision is top of the line. But the shuttlebots? They're afraid of the dark. So if there's any more of those things on the ship, I need you to zip around and grab them quick. I know the shuttlebots are kind of annoying, but they mean well, you know. I wouldn't want them to be spooked. I'll try to be quick. I don't care about that. I'm just doing my job. Try to be quick. Good luck, Kit. Barry doesn't seem to care that the lights have come on. Oh, don't worry, I have everything. Ah, you're afraid of the dark. Can you see? Huh, that's not very clear. Maybe Barry has some other kind of senses. Well, either way, you need to track down those eels. Barry seems to sense your determination and gives a jaunty wave. Alright, so the last place is the cafeteria. And I should have used the map in there, but oh well. What do you got to say, buddy? Oh, thank trash. It's pretty tough to get anything done with the lights out. Soldering and pitch darkness don't exactly go hand in hand. You said it. Well, I better get back to work. That blackout got me pretty behind. I hope the shuttlebots are okay. They're probably really scared right now. Their night vision is no good. And to be honest, neither are their navigational abilities. You'll keep a sensor out for them, won't you? Good thing no one tripped on the junk when the lights were out. Hi folks, let's talk to you. I've always wanted to try light drinking eels. They're said to be exquisite, or so the market price suggests. Sherwin, did you bring the eels? I would never. I wouldn't risk keeping such a delectable, expensive snack in our shared kitchen. I've been burned by that naivety before. My entire bag of rare Orgras truffles gone before I could try a single one. Oh, the memory is overwhelming to revisit. A perfectly good lunch ruined. My lunch, my precious delicacy, has once again run off on me. God damn it, Usopp! My lunch was very difficult to procure, highly desirable, much sought after. Jar of ultra red light drinking eels. Buddy, I'm gonna slap you. Over my lunch break, I was plating them delicately. They slipped through my many grasps. And now they are dining on light like kings, while I go hungry like a common fool. Isn't it a bit irresponsible to bring those to work? Is there anything I can do to help? Everyone is going to be mad at you. Isn't it a bit irresponsible to go through life, never experiencing the bounty that this galaxy has to offer? Now make yourself useful and help me. Find the eels and I shall be eternally indebted for a bit. And I suppose the rest of the team won't mind getting the lights back. If we're being coarse about it. I am gonna fucking coarsely slap you around, I swear. You good? Worry mode, activate loop. Can you believe this? The whole production has ground to a standstill because of Usopp's snack. Of course I made sure to scare that eel straight out of here. We can't have a blackout in reception. It just wouldn't do. But the rest of the ship is chaos, and there's nothing I can do bolted to the floor. Oh boy. So the last one is the difficult to get to one in the cafeteria. That is ominously saying something evil. And I don't know how to get to you, buddy. Darkness for the worms. Yes. Darkness for the worms indeed. How the fuck do I... This cycle's offerings are great Nucleus Rantrus and battery salad. How the fuck? Lava lamplight. Uh-huh. I've been in today. The trash disposal is starving. There he is. This light drinking eel crawled all the way to the cafeteria. The snack becomes the snacker. You found the lost eel. Oh, there's the eyes. Phew, all that running around really did a number on your battery levels. When you're ready, head back to your charging station in bunks to recharge for the next cycle. Why were you saying ominous shit, buddy? Why? What is your spooky issue? What the hell? Alright, let's go finish talking to folks and go back to sleep. And then I think we might raid out. Alright, we've been here, but we didn't talk to you. And you don't want to talk. Okay. Alright, let's talk to you. Yeah, didn't see you there. I was working on my holo spreadsheets for next Decacycle's cases. Gotta keep up on my rubrics. What are some of the cases? Pretty crazy about those eels. Or maybe I shouldn't bother you. Eel? Drinking eels, that's why the lights off. The one I caught. Restore the power by finding the eel. I'm kind of a hero, you know. I think we'll just like drinking eels. On that... Oh, that, right, yeah. Hadn't much noticed. Was deep in bricks. In one column, I have cases to be tried indexed. Links to evidence in second column. Cross-reference with another showing the defendant's birth or hatch days. The color coding is for the jury. Who has served before? Lengths of deliberations in the tank? Dietary restrictions? That kind of thing. As much data as possible to draw on when it comes to time to file. Oh, and of course, in the last column, I rate the trial. This is the most autistic coded shit ever. On a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, how entertaining it promises to be. Vibika, you are an adorable little nerd, and I love it. That last one, that's just my own thing. Isn't that kind of unethical? Sounds fun. There's one crazy 12D holo sheet. What did you enjoy most about the experience? The total characters on the stand, the goo tubes, spending the day with you. We have that in common. I'm really enjoying getting to know you, Kit. Perhaps we should take our passionate about reporting selves and get back to work. Not to get you too excited, but I'm just putting the finishing touches on my spreadsheet. Saucy. Alright. You good? The lights should go on out more often. I got so much done. Righto. So the twins now back in here. Not yet. Okay. Down to the bunks we go. The crisis has ended. You may all return to normal functions. Alright, you good? Great work, intern. That's exactly the hustle I like to see. You did it! You found all the eels. You can hang around on the ship some more to explore and chat or head to the next cycle. Time to recharge and get ready for your next shift. And on that note, folks, we're going to leave it there and we're going to see who there is to raid. A reminder, we will be streaming again tomorrow, 2 p.m, with some more Tavern Talk, and Thursday, 4 p.m. for The Witcher 3. And you can join us in Discord to keep up to date when for when streams go live. If Dinobot wants to cooperate, that didn't work. Learn to type Kit. Accidentally hit the mute mic button. And if you want to watch a movie with us on the 26th, you can join us on the Ko-fi Tiers Monarch or Fuck Twitch. The 26th, 7 p.m, we will be watching Fern Gully, and possibly after, if we have time and energy, Fern Gully 2. Until tomorrow, my loves, be good or be good at it. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I really, really fucking appreciate you.